Hi and a warm welcome back to the garden. In this video we're going to be replacing our old Lychnis coronaria plants which sadly haven't come through the winter with brand new freshly bought ones. If you can remember back to a previous video we did about cutting this border back and rejuvenating it ready for spring. I did mention that the Lychnis coronaria was looking a bit like it wasn't going to make it, and there's one that's definitely died and the other one I think it's just not going to be very good this year. So both of them are coming out, and I've managed to find at the garden centre some more new plants. We have grown some seed from these, from the plants we have in the border, and we've sown the seed during the winter time earlier in the year, but unfortunately they're not going to be obviously big enough now to plant in the border yet for this year. It's going to take them a while before they start flowering. But because this is such a wonderful plant, we really don't want to be without it. So we're going to replace these ones and put in brand new ones for this coming year. So first of all, let's just take out the label. And these should literally easily just pull out. You can just see there's not a lot of root going on there. These are well and truly past the best. Now the thing about Lychnis coronaria is it's quite a short-lived perennial. So this would have been its third year in this border, but it's just not going to make it. So we're going to get them old ones out. Again, you can see there's just nothing to it at all. They're well and truly died off on us. So I'm just going to dig over this bit of border a little bit. Now there was two plants in this space, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace those two with three, so we have a nice big drift. Because we've got an extra plant this year, we'll have more and more flowers, which is fantastic. So I'm just going to tip these out of the pot, and I'm just going to place them firstly where I'm going to plant them. So I always say this: if you're going to plant new plants in a border, always put them on the soil first, either in the pots or just take them out of the pots and place them exactly where you think you want them. Because the worst thing to do is plant a plant and then look back and think, oh no, it's an inch or 2 inches not right in the right place, or it's too close to another plant. So it's always wise to think, plan and plant, and only plant the once. It saves having to keep moving things around. So I think that is going to be adequate space in there. We do have some monadas going on there. We've got geranium roseanne here, another geranium which is quite late to come up. That does take a long time. That's called Azure Skies. So that is underneath the ground at the moment. That won't make an appearance until we get much warmer weather. So I think with regards to the space in there, that's going to be perfect. So I'm just going to get straight in with the trowel, and I'm going to plant these to around the same depth. Now as you can hear, it's quite a stony ground. This bed used to have gravel on top, and over the years we've been working the garden, that gravel's kind of gone underneath the soil, which is perfect because it makes it really good free draining soil. And these Lychnis, you can tell a plant that likes to have free draining soil usually by looking at the leaves. Now these leaves are on the greyish kind of side, and they're a little bit on the furry kind of fleshy kind of side as well. Now that does mean to me that's a plant that does like to have free draining soil. So this is perfect, and you just want to be planting them around the same depth as they were actually in the pots. We have had a lot of rain recently this morning, but the sun has decided to come out, so we've seized the opportunity to get these in while we can, because you never know how long it's going to be before the rain's back again at this time of year. So we're just placing those in. And I'm going to pop its little label in the middle there. I'm just going to give them a water. And I'm sure we'll be having more rain in the course of today or tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about too much about watering. And then I'm just going to mulch some fresh compost just around the plants, just to give them some extra nutrition. And just to get the water off the leaves, because I can't stand seeing leaves covered in soil. A little bit more water. And that's the job done. It's 3 new plants in the place where there was only 2. And these are going to be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me planting these wonderful plants. Lychnis coronaria, if you've not heard of it or tried it before, is a really great perennial. We do recommend it. We have grown it for years and years in almost every garden that we've lived in, and we wouldn't be without it. Please give us a like. Please also subscribe. Subscribing is completely free, does not cost you a penny. And if you have any comments, please drop them in the comments box below the video. We'll see you very soon on the next one. In the meantime, please do take care.